From immigrant entrepreneur to international success, the Steinway Sons journey. Who is an entrepreneur? Can an entrepreneur become a successful human being in their life? This video will give you a perfect example of this question. Can you guess this person? A person who became a very successful entrepreneur. Welcome back to Business Owl. In today's video, we're going to see a famous entrepreneur, none other than the founder of Steinway Sons. We will be seeing the journey from an immigrant entrepreneur to an international success. Heinrich Engelhard Steinweg, a German piano manufacturer, established Steinway Sons, usually referred to as Steinway, in Manhattan in 1853. The company's expansion resulted in the opening of factories in Hamburg, Germany, and New York City, respectively. A well-known piano manufacturer, Steinway is renowned for its high-quality instruments and for its innovations in the field of piano development. The first of Steinway's 139 piano-related patents were issued in 1857. The business constantly holds the market share of more than 80% for expensive grand pianos. Heinrich Engelhard Steinweg established Steinway Sons in 1853 in a little loft in the back of 85 Varick Street in the Manhattan neighborhood of New York City. He set up shop for the first time in the country. Because Heinrich Engelhard Steinweg had constructed 482 pianos in Germany, the first piano created by Steinway Sons was assigned the number 483. Demand increased so much a year later that the business relocated to larger headquarters at 8288 Walker Street. The family did not change the spelling of Steinweg to Steinway until 1864. They carefully examine each piece of wood that enters the facility to guarantee that only the best woods are utilized in the construction of each Steinway piano. 95 of the top-performing musicians in the world choose Steinway pianos because of their intuitive responsiveness, exceptional tone, and unmatched quality. Bending the rim is the easiest and most dramatic step in the fundamental design. To prevent warping and cracking, the timber is air-dried for up to a year before being kiln-dried. Hard rock maple is laminated and glued together in flat-grain sets. The inner and outer rims of the instrument should be bent at the same time for maximum strength, durability, and authentic Steinway sound. Cross-grained plywood's vibrational properties are enhanced by 47% using this method. Transported to the press, the 20-foot-long maple sets are clamped in place. Depending on size, each rim is taken out of the press and placed upright in a conditioning room for several months before having a case cornice and rest board assembly bonded to it. Theodore Steinway created the press, which was patented in 1880. They tighten the clamps as they work their way outward from the center, creating a uniform inner and outer rim that can withstand extremely high stringing pressures. 7 layers of maple were laminated and glued together to create the rest of the plank, ensuring that the grains crossed 45 degrees. The next crucial parts are the soundboard, which is made of slow-grown sticker spruce, and the bridge. This is their patented hexagrip construction, which is still theirs alone. The gripping power that the hexagrip construction provides gives every Steinway piano a tuning stability that is by far the strongest in the industry. There is a reason why Steinway is so dominant. It's the outcome of diligent, focused labor both on brand and the pianos themselves. Some claim that the firm approaches institutions and artists with the tenacity and strategy of a car salesman. Being listed as a Steinway artist on the Steinway website is a coveted endorsement, but veering of course can bring criticism. According to the business, having a Steinway school draws in contributors and students. When all adjustments have been made, the piano is moved to a soundproof room where an 88 rubber-fingered mechanical device is used to break in the action over the entire scale. Next, for the voicing. The resiliency of each hammer is crucial. Each is tested note by note with the action removed, and the hammer is then given a sticking with a 3-needle device to adjust its resiliency. The action is then replaced, and the piano is then boned. Artcase piano production peaked in the late 19th century, and Steinway started constructing them in 1857. Steinway no longer regularly produces Artcase pianos. Due to Steinway's limited production, the Artcase pianos are one of a kind. The Alma Tadema grand piano from 1887, the 100,000th Steinway piano from 1903, the 300,000th Steinway piano from 1938, and The Sound of Harmony from 2008 are a few of Steinway's most significant Artcase pianos. Sir Lawrence Alma Tadema created the Alma Tadema Grand Piano, which attracted a lot of attention from the general public when it was on display in London. And with that, we've almost reached the middle of this video. We saw how the brand was started and how they create the quality of their pianos, which made them stand out from others. For more details about them, continue watching the rest of this video. But before that, please subscribe to our channel for more such amazing information. The White House received the 100,000th Steinway piano, which is made of cherry wood and covered in gold leaf, as a gift in 1903. The 13 original American states' coat of arms are displayed on it, and Thomas Dewing painted dancing figures that stand in for the 9 muses. The 300,000th Steinway piano was installed in 1938, taking the place of the 100,000th. Albert Stewart, a sculptor, sculpted the 300,000th piano gold-gilded wood legs into the shape of eagles. The White House still uses the piano. The lid of The Sound of Harmony, which is an exact duplicate of a painting by Chinese artist Shi Qi, is covered with inlays of 40 different kinds of wood. The grand piano took roughly 4 years to construct. For usage in a specific concert, recording, or tour, Steinway maintains a global piano bank from which professional pianists, particularly Steinway artists, can choose a Steinway piano. The goal is to offer a constant selection of Steinway pianos with a range of features to accommodate the unique touch and tone preferences of performance pianists. After trying out a few of the pianos in the piano bank, performing artists decide which piano to use at a specific location. As a result, musicians can select from a variety of Steinway pianos with varying touch and sound qualities. The performer's preferred piano is prepared, tuned, and delivered by Steinway to the specified concert hall or recording studio. The expense of these services is borne by the performer. Steinway took part in the Philadelphia Centennial Exhibition in 1876. The main competitors were Steinway, Chickering, and Weber. The firm was able to ensure success by buying one of the judges. According to journalist James Barron's description of Steinway's involvement in the competition. Barron claims the judge was bribed through an intermediary, the pianist Frederick Boskowitz, notwithstanding William Steinway's denials to the exposition's organizer that a judge had been paid personally. In 1880, William Steinway and C.F. Theodore Steinway opened up a brand new piano plant in the liberated German city of Hamburg in order to satisfy the demand for Steinway pianos from clients throughout Europe and to avoid paying expensive import duties. The first location of Steinway's plant in Hamburg was on Schanzenstrasse in St. Pauli, the city's western district. William Steinway returned to the Queen's factory and C.F. Theodore Steinway took over as manager of the German facility. Despite their great distance from one another, the Hamburg and Queen's manufacturers constantly communicated knowledge about their patents and techniques, and they still do so today. The skilled inventor C.F. Theodore Steinway significantly improved the piano's design. Almost 1,800 pianists worldwide are recognized as Steinway artists as of May 2017, meaning they have each decided to perform only on Steinway pianos, and each owns one. Nobody is paid to do this. Classical, jazz, pop, and rock are just a few of the genres represented by Steinway artists. Daniel Barenboim, Harry Connick Jr., Billy Joel, Evenji Kissin, Diana Krall, and Lang Lang are a few of the examples of Steinway artists. Irving Berlin, Benjamin Britten, George Gershwin, Vladimir Horowitz, Cole Porter, and Sergei Rachmaninoff are few examples of immortal Steinway artists. Steinway designates educational institutions that teach music as all Steinway schools, if at least 90% of the pianos are made by the company. The institutions must purchase the pianos from Steinway. They are not given away for free. Steinway pianos are required in concert halls, teaching studios, and practice areas for piano students. Boston or Essex pianos may be used in teaching studios and practice spaces for other students. Some all-Steinway schools have decided to use Steinway pianos in these spaces as well. The pianos must be maintained in performance quality condition, and piano technicians working at all Steinway schools must take part in Steinway's technical training programs. A $3.8 million order for 141 pianos put the Potsdam, New York-based Crane School of Music on the list of all Steinway schools in 2007. An all-Steinway school designation was given to the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music in Ohio in 2009 as a result of a $4.1 million order for 165 new pianos, one of the biggest orders Steinway has ever completed. There are now more than 190 all-Steinway schools worldwide as of November 2017. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. So tell us what you think about Steinway in the comments, especially about their growth. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content.